Let's talk about it. Let's talk about a bit of a meta meltdown. You know what I'm saying? So recently, Meta has been doing what they do best, really, which is a spending spree on AI. A spending spree. They recently acquired Scale AI and Manus, two pretty big AI companies. And with that, there's been a lot of churn and change within like Meta's AI, team. Yan LeCun, who was their chief AI officer, recently left, and they brought in Brian Wang, who is the CEO of Scale, to now lead their artificial intelligence efforts at Meta.
Who's Brian Wang?
Oh, Alexander.
I was like, oh, it's a different Asian guy we're talking about.
Eric Wang. Okay, should I cut it back or
No.
not?
It's fine.
All right, yeah. Alexander Wang, 28. Shout out Zoomers. And they said Zoomers don't work hard. From Scale AI. But yeah, I think this brings the question of like something that Meta. Two things. One, is Meta cooked when it comes to AI? Because I don't know a person using a Meta AI product. Yeah. They force you to use it when you search on Instagram. Yeah. So that's one thing Meta does. And two, when was the last time Meta built something that was useful?
Yeah.
And didn't acquire it. So
like, Oculus, not great.
Yeah, not great.
Metaverse dropped.
Everyone got fired.
Yeah. We'll talk about that soon.
They spent a bunch of money on the top OpenAI researchers. They didn't score.
Yeah. Oh, I told. Yeah. And subject to their spending.
Super intelligence lab. Yeah, super intelligence
exactly.
Lab. Yeah. They like low-key cut some of them down, didn't they? Like they already fired some of them.
Yeah, I think a lot of them left too, like by their own volition to do their own thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think Zuckerberg just thinks like you can just throw money at stuff and have it be.
I mean, it works for him for Instagram and WhatsApp, and then he decided to like do it for everything.
I mean, he deserves all the flowers in the world for Instagram.
Does he? I mean, he bought it. Yeah. I don't know if he deserves all of them.
No, he does.
Reels was covered from TikTok. The stories were covered from Snapchat. Like, what did he really build with an Instagram, dude? It was already a photo.
Hey, Kobe's still top 10 copying Jordan's game.
Okay.
Greatness inspires greatness.
We'll give him. It was a great acquisition. It was one of the best acquisitions of the 21st century, I'll say. But yeah, when it comes to Meta, it does seem like they do have a bit of a struggle innovating. It does. It definitely feels that way.
I mean, even Chamath, what did he build? He built Facebook Home, flopped, doesn't exist anymore. And the Facebook Phone, which flopped and doesn't exist anymore. Not to mention, my dad used to work at Meta, and he had brought, I think this was like in 2021, he had brought like the Meta portal. I don't know if you guys even know that.
those were I actually like that product.
Discontinued in 2022. Discontinued in 2022.
What the heck is the Meta portal?
Exactly. It's like a home. It's like a home. Yeah.
Yeah. The Facebook. It's like a little home tablet thing that you could like call other people on Facebook and stuff. But like, no one bought it. I think many like one of the reasons is like no one wanted Facebook with a camera and an audio recording in their house. So yeah, I mean, Eric, did you even like use Facebook growing up?
No, I don't use Facebook whatsoever.
He was born after it was made, though. It started in 04. Like born in 05.
Like Facebook was still a huge thing, obviously, right? Like my sister used Facebook in high school. She's 28, and like, dude, like you're not gonna meet anybody like my age who uses Facebook. Yeah, right. The most we use Facebook for is Marketplace.
Yeah, that's true.
That's actually okay. That was the W product.
Craigslist, by the way.
Yeah, that's
Craigslist.
Okay, but that's also being like, oh, Craigslist, oh, the Silk Road. Like, you can't just keep.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's true. I mean, Jaden, at least for when we were in high school, or at least like early college, when we were like going to college, at least for me, we had like Facebook pages where it's like, yo, UC Berkeley, class of 2022, 23, whatever it is. Yeah. And you would have like, hey, I'm Ishan, this is what I'm doing. Like, add me on Facebook. I found my roommate actually on Facebook Messenger my freshman year. Is that happening to you guys? Like, did you guys ever, like, when you got...
We have the Instagram class pages now.
There we go.
Like, class of 2020 at USC, people post their pictures. They post, like, one of them in the bikini.
It's like 1,000 shares.
Yeah. Or like a really cringe one that has all sorts of 1,000 shares. And you kind of just hit up people like, hey, I thought you were really cool based off your vibes. Yeah. And then you become roomies through that way. Yeah, I mean, I only have Facebook just because when I upload on Instagram Reels, it automatically uploads to Facebook.
That. Yeah, as a creator.
Shout out my Facebook followers, but by the way, 24,000 of them.
That's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
Yeah, but pivoting back into the topic of like Meta and AI, I think one of the reasons that Yan LeCun left is he didn't really believe in LLMs kind of as where we wanted to go to reach AGI for like artificial intelligence. And AGI is essentially like, I guess like artificial general intelligence is what it stands for. It's kind of a big buzzword in tech right now. It's what every tech company is trying to get to. Whereas I think Alexander Wang's strategy, from what I understand, is to really like utilize LLMs and kind of the infrastructure that's around them right now, and utilize Meta's user base, which they do love them or hate them. They have a lot of users, to do cool things essentially. I mean, that's kind of like where the main divide came from. With that being said, like when it comes to their like work on the benchmarks, a lot of like Llama 4, a lot of like just Meta's endeavors in AI have not been going so great. I don't know anyone who uses the LLMs.
I mean, the biggest thing is like they like allegedly fudged the numbers.
Yeah.
Where they made the numbers look better than it actually was.
It's ridiculous.
That's actually insane. And that's
like
one
a
of the reasons,
multi-billion-dollar deal too.
Yeah, Jan. That's one of the reasons like Jan left was like he just didn't agree with that.
Yeah.
The process. Obviously, like Zuckerberg got mad when he heard about it. So
I think one thing about benchmarks too, and this isn't directly related to Meta, but just in general, I think optimizing towards benchmarks are kind of like grades in school, right? They're not indicative of how good a model is at doing certain things. Like they give you a rough proxy, but certain models are really good at some things that you kind of have to use them and get a feel for them to do. It's not as simple as quantifying it through a test. Just like you can't quantify.
Just like the IQ test.
Yeah, you can't quantify a person's intelligence from a test. It's the same thing with the models. So it's like with the benchmarks, it's like I always take them with a grain of salt. If you're interested in LLMs or AI and like using those tools, I would always suggest don't always go based off of like what the benchmark says. Use them yourself and see how it feels. Because like for example, 5.2, GPT 5.2, I think is amazing on a lot of benchmarks, but a lot of people have like some certain issues when they actually use it.
Reviews, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a bit of an aside, but it's something I wanted to add in there.
Yeah. I will say though, I do believe in Zuckerberg. I think you can't build a company this long.
Yeah, he is an
like
architect.
he has a great like vision.
22 years.
Yeah, like he has a great vision for the company in future. He's trying different stuff out. He has had some very successful acquisitions and products, and he's had some not really successful ones.
Yeah.
One of them being his big bet on the metaverse and reality lab.
Yeah.
Jay, do you want to get into that?
Yeah, I think it's actually kind of funny because like people forget like the whole reason their name is Meta is because of the metaverse, and they're kind of pivoting away from that. It's a good name, don't get me wrong. I think Meta's a great name, but it was for the metaverse, and they're pivoting off of that and going. They're going full force into like AI at this point. And recently they laid off 1,000 people at Reality Labs, which is 10,000 of their $15,000 workforce, or $15,000 individual workforce. And it was just announced this month. And they're closing a bunch of VR studios. They're closing a bunch of things in Horizon World, which was their like VR product essentially. And I just think it's funny that like Meta, $1 trillion company, put all this money into building this VR world, and the better metaverse you could find in Roblox, the better metaverse you could find in Fortnite, like kind of like what's going on in Minecraft, like exactly. It's like it's just so funny. And I always think about like that demonstration he gave a couple years back with like him in front of the Eiffel Tower. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like I
mean, they're also optimizing for the wrong thing. Think about those video games. They know the consumer the best.
Yeah.
I just don't think his big bet was like social metaverse with like just hang out with your friends. Like, nah, like that's not really.
I don't think so either. I think, and we'll see how the technology develops over time. I think he might have bet that it was a lot closer than it is for like a true VR experience. I think AR experiences, like I think one of their better products and the subject of net new things they've done that's really good. I see a lot of people using the Ray-Bans. I think people really like the Ray-Bans. I think that's a great product. And that's an example of augmented reality rather than, complete virtual reality. I think pivoting into something more along the lines of that is probably where they find more success. At least that's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean the Ray-Bans are fantastic, right?
Yeah.
You have people keeping the homeless using them, right? Well, we even have friends that like our friend Caden, he just wears them.
He just wears them.
They're not even charged.
They look cool. They look nice.
We've had some like DJ friends like wear on a DJ set, like showed up. I think
it's fantastic that they did it with Ray-Ban, like a great glasses company that has great design. Like I think that's one thing they did. That's like one of the biggest things that people that are trying to do AI wearables that they don't understand is the fact that it gotta look good.
They have to look good. Yeah.
Like Google Glass, shit was ugly.
Yeah. I mean, even like the Meta headset. What was it? Like the
how am I forgetting
the Quest? The Meta Quest.
And those are pretty good too, like in terms of the actual tech. But in terms of how they
wear
look,
that bulky ass headset in public. Same with the Apple Vision Pros. It's like that's just not.
It's a lot of friction. It's a lot, and that's the thing. At the end of the day, like when it comes to at least where we're at right now, when it comes to virtual reality. Consumers are lazy. There is so much friction to put on a headset versus opening up Minecraft, logging in, and getting to Minecraft, and like, bruh, like, so, yeah.
Hey, that's why you have ASAP Rocky designing the Ray-Bans for you.
There you go.
Yeah, true. There we go.
There you go. But yeah, and one more thing on this is like in the subject of them pivoting outside the metaverse, they also invested a planned $72 billion planned on AI infrastructure in 2026. That's where they're going to put their money into, and it shows that that's the one good thing about having an ad business that absolutely prints is that you can swing and miss a lot, but all it takes is one hit, and
it supports the rest of your
endeavors. You're one of the most.
I mean, think of meta ads. Everyone uses them. We're all on Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, bro,
they're great stuff. But I mean, are you bullish or bearish on Meta's place in AI?
Meta's place in AI, I am bearish. I think Meta's place in tech, I'm very bullish.
I mean, yeah, they're always gonna be there.
Yeah, I think AI-wise, I don't think they're gonna do a lot. I think Google has a step on them. I don't think they're gonna innovate. They might try to acquire some people. They already failed with the super intelligence labs, but
Yeah.
I'm very bullish on Zuckerberg, I think.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll say, I mean, I probably lean bearish as well, but let's see. When it comes to AI, they did the Manus hire. Let's see how, general agents is something a lot of people are interested in. We talked about Cloud Cowork a little bit earlier. So, that's kind of a competitor to that. We'll see how Manus is able to do. And then I'll also add, they're doing a lot of Meta's work they're doing in AI has been open source or open weight with the models. They dropped something called SAM 3, which is pretty interesting. And it's this audio thing, this audio video thing. I think it has a lot of interesting use cases for creators. And I'm interested if some builders build stuff on top of that tech. So, they're not looking the greatest, but don't count out the Zuck.
Yeah,
So leave
I'm
it at
gonna
that.
see me.
Don't
I'm
count out the
gonna go
Zuck.
bullish.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
I believe. I believe in the quarterback. Zuckerberg.
okay.
That's
Please.
why I believe in the leader.
No matter what team Tom Brady
yeah,
goes to, he's gonna win a ring?
my thing is you can say a lot of things about how they're doing so far, but hey,
Chubb.
think about Zuckerberg. When he falls, he's gonna get back up.
Chubb.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Shout out to Zuckerberg.
Shout out to Zuck.